What happens when an unbeatable champion gets knocked out cold? The fights that we're about to see shocked the world of MMA, from Ronda Rousey getting her head kicked into oblivion to Sean Strickland reminding Izzy why America is the greatest country in the world. First, we have what fans consider one of the greatest upsets in UFC history. GSP was at his peak, and Matt Serra was a plus 850 underdog, meaning if you put $100 on him, you would win $850. He was also a journeyman fighter with a 9-4 record coming into this fight, but when the octagon cage closed, this is what happened. Matt shows no fear. He stays loose, finds his range, and cracks GSP with a clean right hand. He keeps landing shots, and GSP can't recover, and the ref jumps in. But when they met again for the final time, what followed would end the rivalry once and for all. Right away, GSP takes Serra down. Serra keeps trying to scramble out, but GSP doesn't give him an inch, landing elbows, body shots, just wearing him out.
More knees by GSP. George St. Pierre.
But this next one is considered the most fan-favorite upset of all time. Holly Holm shocked everyone when she delivered Tito Ortiz's level of CTE to Ronda Rousey. At the time, Ronda Rousey was 12-0, and she was like prime John Jones beating females left and right. Holly Holm was a huge underdog at plus 830 in betting odds, so Ronda had a lot of confidence going into this fight.
I believe that I'm better than every other girl in every area of MMA. MMA striking is different, and I think I'm the best at it.
I'm more prepared than she is for this, and I'm going to win on Sunday, and everyone's going to see.
All that respect, all that everything, all you being sweet, I see right now that it's fake and you're going to get it on Sunday.
But the craziest thing happened when the fight began.
Few fights. She's getting lit up, Mike. Ducking. Wow. Beautiful. Beautiful. She's hurt. Is in trouble. She's hurt. Holly looking to finish. She's out.
Rousey never fully recovered from this loss.
I think I'd just rather not talk about that right now.
Her comeback fight looked like this.
That's it.
After this, she left MMA entirely. Holly didn't just take her belt. She destroyed Rousey's entire aura. Speaking of fighters losing their aura, this next fighter had so many haters at the time that this upset is considered one of the most satisfying ones in all of MMA. What makes it such a massive upset? Chinese superstar Israel Adesanya had just knocked out Alex to reclaim the middleweight belt and was seen as one of the greatest strikers in MMA history. Most thought Strickland had nothing for him because he was a plus 600 underdog, and Sean had no business being there. The fight only happened because DDP pulled out due to injury, and when they got into the ring, Sean Strickland shocked everyone. Strickland lands a clean right hand that drops Adesanya, and for a moment it looks like the fight might end right there, but Adesanya survives. Just barely. Every time they traded, Sean landed cleaner. Izzy looked hesitant, like he was searching for answers that just weren't there. Strickland's jab kept touching him up, and the champ couldn't find his rhythm. Even at the end of the final round, Izzy knew he was losing and still didn't go for it. Izzy stayed on the outside, hesitant to engage, unsure of himself. And there was Strickland, in full control, taunting the champ while marching him down. He completely outstruck one of the best strikers in MMA. He dropped Adesanya in the first round, walked him down the entire fight, and made the champ look lost. The final scorecards weren't even close, but before Sean versus Izzy, another massive upset shook the middleweight division. One-eyed Michael Bisping stepped in on short notice with barely any time to prepare. He had already fought Luke Rockhold once before, and this is how it went.
Over the top whip kick from the front leg. Oh, the head kick! Bisping's down! Bisping's hurt, there's a guillotine! Could this be sunk? Takes mount position. Oh, wow!
That's why Bisping was a plus 500 underdog going into the rematch. Rockhold, on the other hand, was an elite athlete, considered one of the best middleweights in the world.
Listen, I'm stepping up. I'm walking off a movie set and I'll whoop your ass,
short
man, in
arms,
front of the world. How's that gonna feel?
Can't pay the bill.
Enjoy that belt. Polish it real good.
Fortunately, a clown like you will pay the bill.
Okay, buddy.
But after all the talk, it was time to fight.
Constant movement. Bisping's longtime trainer, Jason Perillo.
Good straight left by Bisping. Champion of the world!
Bisping knocking out Luke was insane, but Upsets are the most shocking when they happen to a GOAT of the sport. Amanda Nunes, one of the greatest female fighters of all time, was the reigning bantamweight and featherweight champion, riding a 12-fight win streak. She had demolished legends like Ronda Rousey, Chris Cyborg, Holly Holm, and Valentina Shevchenko. When the fight with Juliana Pena was booked, she came in as a plus 700 underdog, with 2 losses in her last 7 fights. Meanwhile, Nunes had never looked vulnerable. Everyone expected another easy title defense, but no one saw what was coming in the next 10 minutes.
Oh, right hand for Juliana.
Oh my goodness, Juliana Pena! Juliana stung her with that left hand.
Oh, this was going to make Amanda tired. She said she was going to go out there and take the fight to Amanda Nunes. Her corner wants her to pressure. Oh my
she's
goodness!
stinging her with his jab.
The jab is just touching her.
Juliana's in. Oh my God! Nunes retreats. Oh my God!
Oh my goodness!
From Nunes, dragged down by Pena.
Look at this!
And now Pena to the back.
Oh, Juliana's got it down and she's going to choke her.
She's got it back.
She's going to choke her.
She's got it.
She's in. Juliana Pena.
What's
Shot
she doing?
She has beaten Amanda Nunes.
That's the biggest upset in the history of the sport.
But just like GSP, Amanda got her belt back in the rematch, like this.
In the fight, she still did the things necessary. She landed this, this right hand was her money shot all day. Just the adjustment to go southpaw really caused the champion problems because her best punch has always been her right hand, but it's coming from a different stance now, so it was really giving Juliana problems early. Juliana got better late, so then Amanda goes to the wrestling. And here you just see her physically dominating her to take her down. And then the ground and pound.
However, not every GOAT of the sport can avenge their loss after an embarrassing defeat. Anderson Silva was the longest reigning champion in UFC history. Silva was riding a 16-fight win streak and had defended his middleweight title 10 times. He had beaten legends like Vitor Belfort, Dan Henderson, and the undefeated Chael Sonnen, making him widely considered the greatest fighter of all time. Chris Weidman was plus 275 in betting odds, meaning he was heavily doubted. Silva's career had been full of taunting opponents, dodging punches with his hands down and countering them brutally. Against Chris, he tried to do the same thing and made probably one of the worst mistakes of his life. Anderson fought with his usual style, hands down, chin up, daring Weidman to hit him. He taunted, talked. It was classic Silva, turning a title fight into a game, making a top contender look lost. But then he leaned back one too many times.
Anderson. Oh, he got hit! Look at the finish! He got silly. He didn't respect his opponent, and he paid for it with his consciousness. Out of all the crazy things we've seen inside the octagon, that might be the craziest.
Silva was never the same after this fight and went on a generational losing streak before leaving the promotion. Even after all these losses, many still believe that he is the greatest middleweight champion of all time. Silva's fall from grace was brutal, but this next one is insane. This upset happened to the pound-for-pound best fighter in the UFC at the time. Kamaru Usman was the reigning UFC welterweight champion and had a 15-fight UFC win streak, one short of tying Anderson Silva's record.
Hit his head on the stool.
Hey,
wow.
Kamaru Usman.
Like you what from who?
He was ranked #1 pound for pound and already had a win over Leon Edwards.
And with Khabib Nurmagomedov retired, Johnny Bones hasn't fought in a while. That man looks like the greatest pound-for-pound fighter in the world right now, to my eyes.
For most of the fight, it looked like Kamaru was doing what Kamaru does, pressuring, wrestling, controlling. Leon had a strong first round, even landed a rare takedown, but as the fight went on, Usman took over. He was grinding Leon down, round after round, walking toward another decision win.
Listen, stop feeling sorry for your well, come on then. What's wrong with you? You're too down. You gotta pull the out of the fire. Stay sharp. Come on, Leon, man. You got it, man. Come on. You got this. Sharpshooter. Yeah?
Commentators were already talking like it was over. Less than a minute left. And then...
But that is not the cloth from which he is cut. I mean, that is a dejected...
Just like that, the pound-for-pound king is out cold. A storybook ending to a fight Edwards was losing. A reminder that in MMA, it's never over until it's over. The moment became one of the most replayed knockouts in UFC history. These upsets are why we love MMA. Raw emotion, high stakes, and the thin line between victory and defeat. Next time you watch a fight, remember, anything can happen. In that cage, history is made, and the impossible becomes real.